Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Washington Sports Review on the Indecisive Times Network YouTube channel. I'm your host, J-Dub. I'm here with my co-host, Smitty.
Smitty over here. How's it going, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. So, on today's topic sheet, we wanted to briefly discuss, I guess at least for some part, the Hall of Fame introduction ceremonies, right? That's kind of going on here within the next few weeks as training camp is getting ready to start up.
Yeah, should be here at the beginning of August here.
Well, a lot of training camps start in July. I mean, that Hall of Fame game is actually the first one, right?
The 5th through the 9th is the Hall of Fame induction, like the whole ceremony.
Okay. So. But I was just saying training camps. I mean, not the actual preseasons, because this year's going to be a different setup. We have, 2 preseason games only this year?
Three. There's one less.
Okay.
Yeah.
One less and then one additional.
And then they added another regular season game. Correct.
Yeah, I'm behind on the times, man. I got to catch up on just all that new stuff going on there. So.
Right.
But yeah, that's interesting to kind of see what's going on here. So who's in the draft class of this year, the 2021?
So some people we know, some people we don't. Alan Faneca, sorry if I'm butchering his name, but I'm terrible with names. So apparently he was a guard for the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most part, New York Jets for a couple years, and Cardinals for a couple years. So
yeah, obviously Calvin Johnson, that's a name I'm familiar with, and I think probably anybody listening to this podcast also familiar with.
Megatron. Of course, Megatron.
How about John Lynch? Safety John Lynch.
Yeah, man.
He's over there
from the Bucks,
and now he's over there in San Fran with running his GM, right? Running the show with.
Yeah, that's right. He is. That's right. He is
San
over
Francisco.
There.
So
yeah. I forgot about that. He is over there. Yep, for sure, man. Definitely. Then we got Peyton Manning, of course. Everybody knows Peyton Manning. Obvious first ballot, first run Hall of Famer. Him and Megatron, certainly, Calvin Johnson, they both deserve, first ballot, 100%, no doubt about that.
I see Charles Woodson on that list as well.
Yeah, a little late, I think.
Better late than never.
Better late. I actually heard we'd have to look this up to get some accurate whatever, but they get some type of stipend and stuff for being in the Hall of Fame. They get some type of stipend and. The NFL takes care of you or something, when you get into the Hall of Fame, for life or something like that.
No, I remember that. They give you get $30,000, at least it was. I'm sure it goes up every year, but $50,000-$60,000 a year just for being there.
Right.
Just having a bust in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so I'm sure that it comes with some type of obligations, like appearances and different
Coach
stuff.
Tom Flores. Where did he coach at? The name sounds familiar.
The Raiders.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar, but I don't recall.
I think he was with the Raiders for one of those Super Bowls, right?
See, I'm a little bit lost there.
One second Super Bowl championship with Raiders. You should know this one. Super Bowl XVII. So what's that? The one that we lost.
17, yeah.
The one that we lost to the Raiders, 38-9. Couldn't stop Marcus Allen there. Yep, that was a bit before my day, but only a little bit, though.
Out of those, I mean, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fairly robust.
Drew Pearson, that's one name I had, and Bill Nunn. But
oh, yeah, Drew Pearson, probably because he was a Cowboys wide receiver, so boo. Sorry, Cowboys fans.
As far as the football season's going, I'm looking forward to some training camp action, some just getting back out there, man. And then it looks like it's going to be somewhat of a regular season. Hopefully fans out there in the stands, buying beers and hot dogs and getting out there cheering on their favorite teams. So
yeah, for sure, man. Looks like it's going to hopefully be getting back to a regular kind of season here.
Speaking of that,
that'll be good.
I keep getting these things for buying some Nationals tickets, going to a baseball game. Excuse me. Something like that. And I'm trying to figure out what went on. I heard some ruckus happen between the Nationals and the Phillies a couple nights ago, and I'm not even sure what it's all about, but apparently the Nationals GM came on the radio the next day and called, was it the Phillies manager Joe Girardi?
Yeah.
Called him out, called him a con artist, all this. So I only heard a little bit of the fallout. Do you have any backstory to that?
Not really, to be honest. Somehow, I think it stems from him when he was with the Yankees. So obviously, when the Nationals won the World Series, we had to play the Yankees. We had to get past the Yankees, right? And he was the manager of or maybe they didn't even make it that far. I don't know, but they were cheating though. Somehow they were cheating, and it's all rolled into the whole cheating thing with the Houston team. And yeah,
Right.
it's some debacle to do with him, but not when he's with the Phillies. I think
Yeah, so
when he was with
taking a quick look at
the Yanks.
article here, sports article. It says that the GM disses Girardi as a con artist after sticky fight. I don't know what sticky fight.
Oh, so okay, maybe this has something to do with the and they've been like getting on the pitchers about the stickum stuff, like the turpentine stuff on the bat and on the ball and whatever the sticky stuff is that they use in the ball, whatever. Yeah, so like the umps are like supposed to check the pitchers or something and check them for foreign substances or something of that nature, something like that.
Right.
So
I guess so. The beef is that, like,
yeah.
He's
so
like,
Max
I don't
is,
have
like,
anything on my
showing
hands.
his hands. He's like, I
Look,
don't have
here's my
anything.
glove.
It's like my glove, my bat, my hat.
Okay.
Everything. My hands are clean. We don't have anything over here. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a debacle though.
But yeah, it's kind of funny. So.
But yeah, Rizzo, he was not hesitant on the local radio here. He straight up called him a con artist, and yeah, I guess.
Well, yeah, because it's showmanship. He was trying to say, "Hey, look, he's cheating." It's like, what? What are you talking about, man? Like, what? Why are you coming up with this accusation? Why are you
trying to get Max?
Why are you trying to be a showman for this?
Trying to get Max, I guess, thrown out of the game.
Yeah, well, seems pretty ridiculous. So, anyways, glad that was just some dumb, stupid Phillies stuff, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, what happened with this past draft as far as this upcoming year? Who do you think is going to have the biggest impact on the Washington franchise in that draft class?
I'm hoping Jamin Davis, the linebacker that we drafted.
Yeah, that was the number one pick, right? So, obviously.
That was their first round pick, yeah.
Well, that's what I meant, their first pick. But, correct. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing you hope, that those first rounders come through.
So I hope he's as advertised. I think this team goes the way of the defense. If the defense is doing good, they're going to go the way of the defense, and obviously the offense is going to fall in line with the quarterback play. Man, I think they'll get as much out of the team as the quarterback. The defense is going to be what it is. I think we know what the defense is and what they're capable of, but the offense is the real question mark. But I think regardless of what a lot of the talking heads say, I think Fitzpatrick, he's going to show people a little something this season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's ever had an offensive line that's built the way that Washington's is. Certainly hasn't ever had the weapons. I don't know if a team was ever built around him, or if he was ever really the guy or anybody's guy per se, or if he was just kind of a guy. Yeah, so, not boohoo Fitzpatrick, but, he's always kind of had something to prove everywhere he's been.
Right.
So.
Well, I mean, as far as the quality of his play goes, hit or miss. But
he's certainly improved in the last 3-4 years of his play.
Well, one can hope he has improved. I mean, whether you sustain that or not.
He's been a top 10 quarterback here the past 3 years, statistically speaking.
Maybe. I mean, I guess you take the good with the bad, because He'll give you that game where he'll throw 5 touchdowns, and he'll give you the game where he throws 5 interceptions. So it's hard to say, to be honest with you. I mean, sure, there'll be games where you're losing a lot, and he'll basically make up, with the stats at the end of the game after you're pretty much gone. So you'll have to see. I don't know how much I'll look at stats, but, if he's out there just leading the team down the field, maintain ball control.
But I'm hearing a lot about
I'll be
Taylor
happy.
Heineke too. Apparently he hasn't had his last word about the starting position.
And that's what I'm glad to hear too, man.
All these positions apparently have a lot of competition, which is what the coaching staff has been looking for. Position flex, like I was saying in one of our previous episodes, was something that the coaching staff, Ron Rivera, that's a word that they were throwing around a lot. So position flex.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, well, that about does it for this episode of the Washington Sports Review on the Indecisive Times Network and our YouTube channel.
Yep. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe down below. And make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified about all our latest episodes. And don't forget to join us on the next Washington Sports Review. Thanks for joining us.
Y'all have a good evening.